Give me your supervisor.
We're gonna pull you out of the car.
What's your name and badge number?
He's just recording. So you are here on for a reason. Okay.
Have you ever wondered what happens when someone refuses to hand over their ID during a police encounter or challenges officers inside a public government building? Today, we're looking at two intense encounters from Glendora, California and Providence, Rhode Island, where ordinary citizens questioned police authority and the situation quickly became confrontational. One encounter raises an explosive question. These officers may have gone too far trying to demand identification. The other asks whether public officials truly understand the rights they swore to protect. These original videos were created by their respective audit channels, whose work has helped spread awareness about civil liberties and government accountability. If you enjoy this type of content, please support the original creators. Their links are in the description. Be sure to subscribe to their channels and let them know ID Refusal Cops sent you. We believe informed citizens and constitutional rights matter. Stay with us until the end, because you're almost guaranteed to come away with a strong opinion and maybe learn something you never expected.
Hey sir, how's it going?
Pretty good, brother. How you doing?
Good, how are you? Hey, I'm Officer Lib, Glendora Police Department. The reason I pulled you over is that there's no stopping anytime here.
There's no signs.
There's a sign right there, and there's a sign
Sign where?
right behind on the other side of Vermont.
On the other side?
Yeah.
So there's not one on this side.
There's a sign right there, right in front of Glendora.
But there's nothing here saying no parking.
From that sign to that sign, it says no stopping.
There's no sign. I can't see it by a tree.
There's a sign right there, sir.
Where?
Do you have your license, registration, proof of insurance?
The moment the officer asks for license, registration, and proof of insurance, this stops being a casual conversation. In California, a driver generally must present a license when lawfully stopped while operating a vehicle. The real battle is not just can police ask for ID, but whether the traffic stop itself was legally justified. Under California Vehicle Code Section 2951 and traffic stop case law, refusal during a valid stop can create serious consequences. That is why this moment feels small, but legally it is the fuse.
Why?
Because I need to properly identify you.
You're not identifying me.
I am identifying you.
You're not going to identify me.
I'm going to identify you.
No, you're not.
Can you lower your passenger window?
Nope. You can call Kodavik and he'll know who I am.
Sir, can I have your ID, please?
No, sir.
No? Why not?
There's no reason to.
I'm properly detaining you.
For what?
You're not allowed to
There's
stop.
no parking signs. Can I get out and look?
No, you cannot.
Why?
Because there's a sign right there and a sign right there.
There's no sign here. There's no sign here on this street, on this block, from that block to that block. There's no sign saying no parking.
There's a sign that says no stopping right there.
There's no sign. I'm looking at it dead right here. There's no sign. It says no stopping. You guys were parked here, which I got you on film with no emergencies on.
That's fine.
So why is that fine?
I was consensually contacting somebody.
But you didn't have emergencies on, so it's not a consensual contact. You have to have emergencies on if you're doing due diligence in your job. I know that because I've got 70 years of law enforcement, and one of them's a fallen officer in my family.
Okay.
So I know it.
Okay. So then you know that you need to properly identify yourself.
Not if I haven't done anything wrong.
You are doing something currently wrong right now as we speak.
No, I'm not.
There's a no stopping anywhere sign.
There is no stopping sign with invisibility. If it's covered by a tree, that's on your guys' city to uncover it by a tree. Which that is covered by a tree where I'm sitting. As we can see here, there is no parking signs. The only sign you can see from here where I'm parked is the village. So give me your supervisor. Let me have your supervisor.
I'm not getting my supervisor.
Give me your supervisor now.
I'm not getting my
I'm not doing this. Give me your supervisor. I'm holding you guys accountable, and you guys want to do turn around and try to mess with me. So nope. Get your supervisor. I'm not saying another word. Fifth Amendment, Fourth Amendment, First Amendment, 14th Amendment, 8th Amendment, 242, 241, 1983.
Okay. I'm not trying to mess with you, sir.
Hey, all I'm doing was watching to make sure you guys weren't doing anything to that homeless lady. That's all I was doing. If you guys don't want to be held accountable,
Nothing's wrong with that, but you gotta park your vehicle legally.
but there's nothing here saying no parking.
There's a sign up there, and you're blocking the roadway, clearly.
You guys were too, and you guys didn't have emergency lights on.
We have the legal right to
No,
do so.
not without emergency lights. If you're performing your duty, then you have to have emergency lights on.
I'm not here to argue with you. The officer asked for your registration.
I'm not giving it.
Your ID.
I'm not giving it. Get your supervisor. Get your supervisor.
I'm his direct supervisor.
I don't get your supervisor. I've got 70 years. I got 70 years of law enforcement in my life. My mom, my dad, my stepmom's a fallen officer. I know exactly what I'm doing.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Like I told you, sir. My condolences. I'm extremely sorry for the lawsuit.
I'm not worried about that. You don't have to be sorry. It happened a lot of years ago, and I didn't say that. Sorry. Thank you very much for saying sorry. Okay. But I am not giving my ID up because I was sitting here making sure you guys were not messing around with the homeless lady. There's no parking signs right here. There's nothing visible. You have to have it visible. That's state law that you have to have signs visible by the state. If there's being covered by trees, that's on the city to remove them from the signs so people like myself pull over.
And it's your responsibility not to block the roadway either.
I'm not blocking the roadway. There's nothing here that says no parking. You guys were parked here at the same time with no emergency lights on. If you guys are doing your duty, you have to have your emergency lights on. So there's no difference in me being parked here or you guys being parked here with no lights. Plain and simple. There's no difference. You guys can't break the law. You parked here with no lights on. So why can't I park here?
Sir, this gentleman needs your license.
It's not happening. Not happening. Give me your supervisor.
We're gonna pull you out of the car. If
That's fine with me.
Okay, let's do it.
This is the turning point. The officer moves from verbal commands to physical removal, and the driver's refusal reaches its consequence. Under Hybel v. 6th Judicial District Court, states may require identification during a lawful detention, but only within the limits of state law and constitutional reasonableness. In a vehicle stop, courts usually give officers more authority to demand driver documents than in a sidewalk encounter. The tension here is simple. If the stop is valid, the refusal becomes risky. If the stop is invalid, every command after it becomes questionable.
Come out. Put your hands behind your back.
You could just leave all that in the car.
You're not gonna stop me from fucking
Well, we're gonna
wallet's right there.
We're gonna put you in handcuffs, so we're gonna take this out of your hand now.
Drop it.
Why?
Put your hands on your back.
You can get my ID right there.
Okay.
I want your supervisor.
I told you I'm here.
Haven't done nothing wrong.
When I asked you for your ID,
I haven't done anything wrong.
I told you.
Dude, you guys were parked here too. That's all I was doing is you guys were parked here too. I was just watching you guys. My wallet's right there.
All right, come over here, sir.
One confrontation ended with handcuffs, but the next encounter proves that not every test of constitutional rights happens during a traffic stop. Sometimes the biggest battle begins inside a public building, where a simple complaint turns into a revealing test of how well public officials understand the freedoms they're sworn to protect.
Is there a supervisor I can speak with?
Not at the moment. Home, please. What is this in regards to? Are you filming me?
I'm filming you.
Please put that down.
This is a public accessible area.
It's not working. I don't want to be filmed.
Ma'am, you don't want to go. You don't want to go here right now.
Have a seat, please.
I don't have to have a seat.
All right, then don't have a seat.
So we have a protocol we need to follow. If you have a complaint you'd like to make against this female officer, I've got some paperwork I'll hand out to you. You can fill it out. You can, on the back, you can put down your complaint or your personal information. What happens is I sign off on it, and I'll bring it upstairs to Internal Affairs tonight. I'll slide it under the door, and tomorrow morning they'll get it, and they will contact you at the number you provide. And what they'll do is they'll start their investigation. And even if you can't come up with a badge number for this particular female, I'm sure that they will do their best to get the pretty good physical description of her. And then they will talk to you about it and figure out the scenario, that what took place and everything. Probably at some point they will show you a photo ID or a lineup of some sort.
I have
I'm
the
guessing.
vehicle. She was driving
Even
D4.
better if you have.
And I
She's
have license plate.
408.
Okay, so anyway, like I said, there's a process that needs to be followed. I can get you started with the process, and someone from Internal Affairs or OPR will follow up with you guys. A couple minutes and I'll be ready.
No problem.
Exactly. Probably one of the better ones I told you to here. Where do you get it? Yep.
Got it?
Nah, who are you? Who are you?
My name's Doug.
How are you? Are you guys this weird all the time?
Yes.
Oh, okay, well, hi. Say hi, Mom.
Want me to do a pose for you?
Sure.
You'd probably like that better, right?
Do whatever you want.
I'm asking what you'd like.
This is your time right now.
I'm clearly here for your entertainment. I'd like to entertain you more.
This is your...
You're here for our entertainment?
It seems that way, right?
It's entertaining, but I don't think you're here for our entertainment.
Well, it seems like that's what he's playing around.
Are you a cop?
Would I be wrong in saying that?
Are you a cop?
Am I absolutely wrong?
What's your name and badge number?
He's just recording.
Okay. So you are here on, for a reason, okay.
The camera never moves, but the tension does. A simple question, "Why are you here?" quickly turns into a debate about whether a citizen must justify being present in a government building open to the public. In the First Circuit, which includes Rhode Island, courts have recognized a First Amendment right to record government officials performing their duties in public places, subject to reasonable time, place, and manner restrictions. The key legal issue is not whether officials can ask questions, but whether any restriction is based on legitimate operational needs rather than the act of recording itself.
I don't have to have a reason to be here.
Well, there's no loitering. There's no loitering. There's no loitering.
This is a public place. You don't know what you're talking about.
What you talking about, Willis?
Are you serious?
Why would we know it, sir?
This is a public place. You guys are fools. You guys are fools. Learn your jobs. Constitution.
You know what? Maybe tomorrow I'll get it.
First Amendment, man. First fucking Amendment.
How you doing?
Everybody here is weird. Everybody's. I need about.
Me.
I need about 15. Yeah, no, you're good for now.
What do you mean for now?
Well, I don't know, man. This is
That's
a.
for you guys. Oh, thanks. Okay. Did you leave your phone number on here?
I left my email.
Okay. If you leave me a phone number, it'd be a lot easier for them to get in contact with you. They'll still email you.
Good for now.
What do you mean for now?
Well, I don't know, man. This is
That's
a.
for you guys. Oh, thanks. Okay. Did you leave your phone number on here?
I left my email.
Okay. If you leave me a phone number, it'd be a lot easier for them to get in contact with you. They'll still email you. You can also.
I'd rather do it by email.
Also, you can submit it via online. So you guys decide what you want to do. But so you're refusing to give me your phone number though?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
The conversation ends quietly, but the message is unmistakable. The auditor declines to provide a phone number while reminding officers of their oath to protect the Constitution. The First Amendment protects freedom of speech and press, yet those protections do not eliminate reasonable administrative procedures when filing complaints. Sometimes, the most revealing part of an encounter is not who speaks the loudest, but who remains professional until the very end.
Okay. Other than that, I will submit it, and you guys will be all set. Okay. Okay. Come on right in here for me.
You swore to protect the Constitution, and you forget that we have freedom of press.
I completely forgot. You're absolutely right. Whoa. You're absolutely right.
You can't forget, man.
Two encounters, two very different outcomes, but they leave us with one powerful lesson. Knowing your rights is only half the battle. Knowing how and when to exercise them responsibly is what truly matters. Whether it's a traffic stop or a public building, every encounter reminds us that constitutional rights are strongest when they're paired with knowledge, calm judgment, and accountability. Rights deserve to be understood, respected, and exercised peacefully. If this video made you think, tell us your perspective in the comments. Have you ever been asked for ID or questioned while exercising your rights? We'd love to hear your experience. And if you believe more people should understand the Constitution before facing these situations, like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who could benefit from it. This is ID Refusal Cops, where knowledge is your strongest defense, and informed citizens make stronger communities. Signature quote: "You don't protect your freedom by guessing the law, you protect it by understanding it."